folks, we go back on here on YouTube with some more healthy tips for your everyday life. What I didn't tell y'all yesterday, I'll try to get to today. Number one, you always bacon wrap your meatloaf, because when you bacon wrap your meatloaf, it acts as a barrier on top and it holds all the healthy juices inside. Number two, you keep all that extra stuff off your cheeseburger, because the lettuce and tomato and onions just adds extra space. So you make your cheeseburger skinnier by just adding a few extra pieces of cheese, and you have a smaller burger. Now, also a good tip to know is when you're drinking your coffee, you don't put sugar in it. What you do is you get the sweet creamer and you just put a whole lot of creamer in there and you leave the sugar out. That's right. And also, when you go to McDonald's and you get your double quarter pounder meal, make sure that you get a Diet Coke. Diet Coke, okay? Also, when you're outside, you might want to ride a hoverboard. That way, if ever you do get fat or something's to happen, you can keep your balance. Last but not least, eat your peanut butter and jelly with no bread. Just get a spoon and dig in. Bread's fattening. As well as you never ever want to exercise, because if you exercise and you hurt yourself while you're exercising, I'm going to tell you that you're going to pull a muscle and then you're not going to be able to exercise anyway. So it's just safer if you don't start, so you can't injure yourself and put yourself in a worse predicament. Last piece of advice is you always eat lots and lots of mashed potatoes, because potatoes are grown in Mother Nature and Mother Nature isn't out to get you. Always trust Mother Nature. Now, another good thing to know is if you quit working and you get on food stamps, you're able to take more time to think about your health. You see where I'm going with this? That's right. Also, when you buy ice cream, it's better if you just eat it all in one sitting. That way you won't be tempted to eat it the next day. Another great point of advice: never have skinny friends, because they're just going to make fun of you trying to lose weight and try to tell you what to do when you're a grown human being and you already know what to do. You don't need skinny people to give you advice. Now, another good tip is when you're deep frying Oreos at home, you never double bread it, because that's just fattening, and I'm talking fattening. Now, another good tip I can let you know of is when you put a whole extra pound of cheese on your lasagna, you're going to want to make sure that that pound of cheese that's extra is low fat. Low fat. Now, last but not least, when you make a cake to eat at home for no other reason than to just eat it, you want to make sure and use less breading and a lot more icing, because like I said, bread is fattening, and it's a smaller cake and less fattening. Just use more icing. When you